Here we are back on 101 North. We're going to take this towards Gamaliel and north towards Missouri, which is, I think it's about 20 miles or so to the state line, maybe not quite that far. Lake Norfolk straddles the state line as you go north. It's quite a large lake, actually. Although it is fairly decent sized, it's about half the size of Bull Shoals Lake. So, with all the fingers and coves and areas on this lake, it's real easy to find a nice spot where nobody's going to bug you. It's just a fantastic place to vacation and live on. This is the 101 bridge over Lake Norfolk. Off in the distance back there is the Highway 62 bridge. That's the main highway, east-west highway in the northern part of Arkansas, Highway 62-412. This road again is Highway 101 heading north. Here's a nice view of the lake. Before these bridges were built, there was ferry service. So you'd have to get your car onto a ferry and run across, and that was in the 70s when that actually stopped. So it's kind of cool. I'm going to stop in here. This is called Bidwell Point Park, and this is another Corps of Engineers park here on Lake Norfolk. It's right outside of Mountain Home, and just before you get to Gamaliel. It's on Highway 101 North. Here's, see if we can see that sign. The Corps of Engineers, like I said, is very protective of Lake Norfolk. So they keep it very well maintained. It's just a beautiful spot. You just, it's unbelievable. If you come from someplace like Chicago or St. Louis maybe, or New York, Los Angeles, one of those wonderful towns, you just wouldn't believe what it's like here. It's really fantastic. I'm overselling it, I'm sure, but it's hard not to. This is August right now, early August, so obviously everything is greened out, and it's just beautiful. There's the lake again. Let's get back on the highway here. If I can keep from getting you car sick, we'll drive on up towards Gamaliel and the Wayside Inn, the former Wayside Inn. What a beautiful stone and wood building that is. We'll get some pictures of that too. That was built before the lake was dammed up, I believe. But has a very rich history. Just a neat old place. Here's some little resorts along the lake. If you don't want to stay in a motel or a hotel in Mountain Home, there's all sorts of neat little resorts on Lake Norfolk. This is a real nice popular restaurant. It's called the Lake House, and it's got just an incredible view of Lake Norfolk from the dining room. It's very well thought of restaurant around town. If you come into town and visit, you ought to stop in and say hi. Tell them Kelly Horne sent you. I'm sure they'll give you the best table they've got. We're going north still on 101. There are convenience stores real close, obviously, gas station. Like I said, there's several little resorts on the lake here, and you're not far from any convenience. Here's a real neat little resort on the opposite side of the road here. I've always liked this thing. It's called the Twin Gables Resort. It's a neat little place. Who knows, you may need a motorhome just to cruise around. Here's a good place to buy one. I'm going to turn around and hope a salesman doesn't come out and attack me.